channel. Today we're going to be doing TBR jar picks my August reads. I've never done a TBR jar video and I really just wanted to do one. I mean, I once actually did, and actually it kind of deleted it because I realized the editing was pretty crappy. So I have done it once, but it's not really going to be available if you try to see the video since it's not really on there. So I have a lot of prompts I came up with and I am really excited. I'm actually getting a new book today. It should be delivered soon, so I'm excited. The first book we got was a reread. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Binding 13, and actually I'm on vacation, and I've been on vacation for 3 weeks, and my vacation is 3 more weeks, and I'm actually in a completely different continent. I will not say which country for privacy reasons, but I don't think anyone will do anything. I just kind of don't want to say it. So Binding 13 is on Kindle Unlimited, and I do own the first 4 books in the Boys of Dominor series. I don't know if I want to read the next 2. I loved Binding 13, but I just couldn't get to keeping 13. So yeah, I'm going to be going with Binding 13 for my reread. I don't really have a lot of other options I could do for a reread, so that's what I'm going with that one. Okay, next one, we get mystery. Okay, so there's so many books I want to do for mystery. I could do The Games Untold, which is actually a collection of novellas, and I kind of want to read them before the Inheritance Games. I did DNF the Inheritance Games, so maybe I will get a prompt for that too. And then I'm getting a new book called The Cheerleaders today, and that's actually the book that's arriving. So we could go with that one. I'm actually going to do 16 prompts. I'm sorry, we're going to do 20 prompts. So you guys are going to be here for a while, but then what we're going to do is we're going to do this, like, we're going to split the prompts in half. So I'm going to put, like, the prompts that I haven't done are just going to be laid out in front of me, and I'm just going to keep them somewhere else. But the prompts we've chosen, we'll put them in the TBR jar, and then we'll choose 10 that I'm not going to do, like, random pick, and 10 that I am going to read. So for mystery, I think we will go with The Cheerleaders because I badly want to read that for August. I mean, I just ordered it. Of course I want to read it. So, yeah, we still have 18 more prompts to go. Woohoo! I really want to get a bunch of different genres, and I'm sure because we're doing so many prompts, I'm going to get a bunch of genres. Cool. We got fantasy. So I'm currently reading the last book in the Caraval trilogy. I heard there's a novella, but it's like a Christmas one, so that will be like a while away before I want to read that. Maybe like even end of, just to be early into the Christmas spirit, I would probably do end of November, but that's like a long while away, so it's not even really August yet, so yeah. So I will go with Once Upon a Broken Heart since I am on finale and I'm like about a third through it. So I feel like I would really want to do that. I really hope that when we're doing the shuffling, I really do get to choose. I hope that I can read this one because it's random pick, so I might pick it too. So now we got a book with more than 500 pages. So I actually just randomly have Battlelist next to me, and I realized that it's probably over 500 pages, but I'm just gonna make sure because. Okay, yeah, it's over 500 pages. So I can do Powerless, and I read the first chapter, but it's not like I was bored. It's just I kind of wanted to save it for later because I heard it's such a good book, and I just kind of want to relax and vibe with it. So yeah, I'm going with Powerless, and I'm kind of I'm just really excited to get more books in the Powerless series, whatever. There's a new novella coming out September 2nd, which I'm so excited about because I got hooked by the Powerless chapter itself. And I might do a tandem read with Powerful, which I don't own, by the way. And we got a yellow book. I think I have 2 options, or do I just have 1? Oh, wait, trying to think. Okay, so we do actually only, I think, no, we have 2 book options. So either we could do The Crow Prince, which was a DNF for me, or we could do The Games Untold, which has a bunch of novellas. So I think I really do want to do The Crow Prince because it was a DNF, but I will give it a second chance. Or like more like a third, because the second I just wasn't in the right headspace. So I will be doing The Crow Prince. I do hope that it's not another DNF. Okay. Our 6th prompt already. We got enemies to lovers. Okay. So a lot of the prompts might not be books I necessarily have on my physical TBR, even at home. But I'm gonna be choosing some books like off of my Kindle. So I know that Divine Rivals is an enemies to lovers, and it's on Kindle Unlimited. So I feel like I'm gonna go with Divine Rivals. Yeah, I really hope it's good. I think it's kind of like, I think I did read the first chapter, but like, I'm not sure if it's 5 chapters, but I read some, I'm just kind of confused because I tried a little while ago, and I liked it, it's just, I don't know, it kind of did click with me in some parts, and other parts it didn't, but, okay, I guess Divine Rivals, because I don't really know, I know some enemies to lovers books, but we already have like The Crow Prince, so I kind of don't want to do, I mean, there's not really a lot of options. We already chose Powerless too. Okay, we got the Inheritance Games. I said I wanted to do the Games Untold. Didn't I? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I thought I chose for Yellow the Games Untold. So the Inheritance Games, I don't know if it counts as the book specifically or anything from the series. So it was a DNF, but only because I was starting the Shadow Me series, so it wasn't like it's a book I'll get back to kind of thing. So yeah, I guess the Inheritance Games we go. It's just like directly like saying the Inheritance Games. It's not like I got a prompt that said choose like a book under a category or something like that. It was just like directly saying the Inheritance Games. Okay, so now we have a book with a green cover, and I had a lot on my TBR, so I'm just gonna quickly go through that. Okay, it's a little difficult to choose, and I have to do a lot of scrolling. And I have like literally probably more than 150 books to update on my Goodreads, and I just saved them somewhere else for some reason. So I have a lot to do. Okay, I feel like I want to go with a first time for everything. Yeah, that's by Gail Hawker. I have read The Summer of Broken Rose by her. I loved the book. I devoured it in a week. I would have devoured it faster if I hadn't told myself I wanted to do it by days. I bought it on the Sunday, and it's kind of like labeled by days. So like it starts on a Sunday, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I bought it on Sunday. So I decided to kind of read like that, based on like the days it's labeled, and I probably would have finished it in like 2 days if I hadn't done that. But I'm really excited to read it first time for everything. I did see it in Barnes & Noble, but I chose a different book instead because, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to hold back on that one. This one is not on Kindle Unlimited, unfortunately, so maybe when I go to Barnes & Noble after my vacation is over, I will, like, get there. Okay, so we got a blue book. I do have a few options. Not really a few. Only a couple, really, and one of them is... Wait, actually, I only have one option. It's The Wicked King, which kind of sucks. Or there are some books on my TBR, I'm sure I could do. There's actually a lot of books by, but I don't know if I want to do them. For the Dare looks interesting. It's by Natasha Preston, and I really did want to do a Natasha Preston book. So I feel like I'm gonna go with the Dare, and I'm not sure if it's on Kindle Unlimited, but that's fine. I'm just writing down the book. Okay, so the Dare. We're gonna be doing that one from the 9th prompt. And I'm so glad I put my Goodreads TBR in front of me, so I can just like choose books. Okay, I thought one down without, but I didn't. So for our 10th prompt, we're almost halfway through this. A book I don't own, so I really want to do the naturals because I have like 6 other books by Jennifer Lynn Lawrence, so, and I kind of want to just get into some mystery books, like thrillers and things like that. And I heard it's like these teenagers kind of trying to solve some cold cases. It's like true crime. And honestly, I'm just kind of trying to get into the thriller vibes because I just am kind of also in the thriller like era, whatever. Even though I'm reading fantasy, like I really like after I finish the Caraval trilogy and Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. Well, not necessarily finish the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, but at least finish book 1. I want to get onto thrillers. Okay, so we got another prompt. Okay, so it's a Natasha Preston book, and there are other books I want to read by her. I feel like I'm gonna go with The Cabin because I know that's definitely on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm gonna go with that one. It has an interesting cover, and it's on my DVR, of course. I mean, duh. So yeah, we already have 11 prompts. I'm just hoping that this doesn't take too long also because I don't want to like make everyone bored. But I hope this is an easily bingeable video. Okay, books. A book on Kindle Unlimited. I really feel like I want to go with Keeping 13. I couldn't get into the first 100 pages, but maybe it gets better because I remember there was drama in the last chapter. It was interesting. So I will go with Keeping 13. I actually do own this book, but I did not bring it because I don't know, I didn't want to. I was like, it's on Kindle, I don't need to bring the physical copy. I actually got 2, so I guess I'll set this aside. So, book starting with T. Okay, I heard that some people are like, you should read, there's this one trilogy, I think it's called Modern Fairy Tales, it's by Holly Black, and you should read it apparently before the Cruel Prince trilogy. I'm really confused because everyone's saying different things about the reading order. There's so many books by her in that universe that it's difficult to say what the reading order is, but I'm sure there must be so many different ones, and some people might just stick to the Cruel Prince trilogy. So I think I will go with Dive because that's book 1 of the trilogy, I think. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go with that one. And then the 14th prompt, which came out with the last one too, accidentally. Oh, it's a book with a romance subplot. Wait. I'm trying to think of some subplot books. Honestly, I really don't know. I feel like I should have an idea of something, but I can't. I mean, I own so many books with subplots, and still I can't come up with something. So I'm still thinking, and I feel like almost a lot of books nowadays are starting to have subplots of romance. It's almost like difficult to avoid, and I don't mind that it's difficult to avoid. Maybe I'll look through my TBR or something like that. I'm trying to think of all the books I do own. There's, of course, not Caraval. I mean, I'm on the 3rd book in the trilogy, so I wouldn't want to do a reread. This is the TBR. There's so many books on my physical TBR too. This is difficult. Okay, I'm just going to check something really quickly, but I don't want to like waste you guys' time, so I'm just going to update you in a second. Guys, I finished Red Queen a long time ago. I think in like February or March. Yeah, one of those months. I finished Red Queen and I really liked it. And I tried to pick up Glass Sword, but I couldn't really get into it. And for some reason, I didn't probably even like 10% through. So I will go with Glass Sword because I do want to get back into this universe. Don't mind, this is one of my videos. I was just watching it to get, because I think I made a romance plot video, and there were a few books on there that were on my TBR. So, oh my gosh, we have 14 prompts already done. This is so fun. Okay, what do we get? We got Stephanie Garber, which, I mean, come on, we've already chosen all the options for this. Okay. A novella. Okay, powerful because I want to do a tandem read with powerless. I swear if I get powerful instead of powerless, this will be terrible. Because I can't really think of any other novellas. Okay. We got a Kara Thomas book. Okay, so there's actually 2 books in the cheerleader series, and I just ordered book 1. So maybe book 2, which is the Champions. Okay. I'm kind of using Dared Up notebook paper, so kind of like weird. We got the cheerleaders. This is so random. This is like something I already chose. Like literally not. We have to. I mean, some of them they're just like not working. First book ever on my TBR. That's Crave. I don't know, but I just memorized it by heart. So, I mean, it's on Kindle Unlimited. Not a bad idea. Only 3 more prompts to go. I know this has been like a long video, but it's really fun to go. Well, not only, I mean, I'm gonna choose the Prison Healer trilogy because I've been wanting to read that. I know there's a lot of other books by her, but I do want to read this one first. Okay, it's also on Kindle Unlimited. We got the games until, I mean, I already chose this. This is so terrible. I mean, we only have 2 more prompts. A romance, okay. Saving Sex. I will challenge myself to finish Keeping 13 quickly, so I will choose Saving Sex. And besides, the reread of Binding 13 shouldn't be so fast, because I think I'm just gonna listen to it on audio, honestly. Okay, the last book we got was The Dare by Natasha Preston, and I've been wanting to read that book. I'm just gonna make sure we didn't choose it at all. Right. Oh, we already chose it. Can't do that one. I hope this is the last prompt. Okay, a Walter book. Okay, what happens after midnight is what I'm choosing. So now we're just gonna throw out all the prompts that we don't need because there were a few extras left in the bowl. So I'm gonna put all of these back in, pull them all out, and then we're gonna have one pile is gonna be books I get to read, another pile is gonna be books I don't get to read, and we're just gonna be alternating back and forth and back and forth. So first, okay, we're gonna just shuffle this because I kind of put it like in a weird way. Okay. The first book is a book I do get to read. I get to read. I reread of Binding 13. I really hope we don't. I really hope we do get Keeping 13 because it's going to be dumb like to get the reread and then not get to read Keeping 13. But this is a book I don't get to read this time. I don't get to read First Time for Everything. I can't say it was number 1 on my TBR, so yeah. Oh, this just fell out randomly. This is a book I do get to read. I do get to read Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I'm so happy. I was saying I would love to get Once Upon a Broken Heart because, I mean, I'm already on finale, so it makes sense. It would make no sense not to. I mean, it would because it's like at odds, but I mean, I want to get it really badly. I still get What Happens After Midnight. I'm sorry, I don't get to read What Happens After Midnight. So already the two K.L. Walther books I picked out, we don't get to read them. Okay, now we're gonna get a book we do get to read. The Inheritance Games. Okay, I wasn't the most keen on this one, but I guess we still have to read it, so we don't have to. At least I don't have to. We got The Dare. we didn't get The Dare. Okay, but there's so many other Natasha Preston thrillers that I really don't mind. There's like 14 others at least. Like in YA thrillers, I don't like read one of those adult thrillers. Okay, we still got The Champions. I do hope did we? Wait. Yeah, we still got The Champions. It's gonna be so dumb if we don't get The Cheerleaders. Okay, why did I literally... Okay, no, I didn't curse myself. I thought I had The Cheerleaders for a second when I saw the C. We did not get Crave. That's sad. But I've been putting it off for like 2 months. So, I don't know. Is it sad? Now, this is a book we do get to read. We do get to read Powerful. Now, I swear if we don't get Powerless, this is going to be so dumb. And we don't get to read The Last Warrior. Okay. It's not a big deal, honestly. We do get to read The Cheerleaders, like I said. It would be dumb if we didn't get to. We get to read The Champions and The Cheerleaders. 2 Kiera Thomas books. Book starting with D. So we do not get to read Dive. That's sad. So I might not read The Crow Prince. Maybe I don't get it. And no offense, I'd be a little happy if I don't get it also. Okay, I do get to read The Naturals. I am so happy I do because I was nervous I wouldn't. I don't get to read The Prison Healer. Come on. It's such a good book. I've heard so many good reviews of it. And now we only have 3 more on each side, so a total of 6. We do get to read Keeping 13 Thank You. I was so happy to get Keeping 13. So now we don't get to read the book. Might be saving 6, and that's okay because it's a short book, but we might not finish Keeping 13. We don't get to read The Cruel Prince, and I was fine with not getting to read The Cruel Prince because, like I said, we don't get to read Dive anyway, so it's fine. And yeah, only 4 more to go. We do get to read Powerless. Yes, I'm so happy because I'm like, we get to read Powerful. If we didn't get to read Powerless, that would be dumb. And we do get to read Powerless, so it's fine. We don't get to read Saving 6. I did say we were probably not going to get Saving 6, and we did not get Saving 6. Now, I think that there's actually only 2 more prompts left in here. So, now we're going to get a book we don't get to read and a book we do get to read. This is just honestly random. And the book we do get to read is The Cabin by Natasha Preston on Kindle Unlimited, by the way. And then this is the last book, and we don't get to read this one. I don't know what it is yet. Don't get to read Fine Rivals. So, this was fun. I will get back to you guys. I will get back to you guys for a September TBR video, and I'll update you on my August shooting wrap-up. Thank you for watching. Bye.